And then my mom asked me one day, are you gay or transgender? And I said, what does transgender mean?
Transgender means relating to or being a person who identifies with or expresses a gender identity that differs from the one which corresponds to a person's sex at birth.
For some odd and unhuman reason, transgenders have to deal with the harder life. There's so many different things about their lives. Their suicide rates are higher. Depression is something that they have to battle through every day. And also, discrimination is a hurdle that they have to learn how to jump over almost every day. 41% of the transgender community attempt suicide. 4.6% of the general public attempt suicide. That's a really big gap. The only reason why there's that big gap is because of
dysphoria. And if you don't know what dysphoria is, it's where you basically feel really uncomfortable with what is on your body. So since I was biologically born a male, I still have male genitalia and I do not have breasts. And so I'll get depressed.
That was Kayla. I DM'd her through Instagram, asking her to do me a really big favor to answer my questions I had for this documentary. I really wanted to know how it felt like to be in someone else's shoes.
I was never really comfortable in my own skin. I was depressed for a really long time, and then I took the steps that I had to take. I came out as gay and I went really flaming. Painting your nails to dressing like a girl gay. And then my mom asked me one day, are you gay or transgender? And I said, what does transgender mean? And then she was like, do you feel like a girl inside of a guy's body? I was like, yes. Get really down on that because why do I have to be in all this physical and mental pain? Like, why can't I just be normal? So I think depression is really common in transgender people because their dysphoria can be really bad. They can't experience what the gender that they want to be. They can't experience what the natural gender can experience.
The following shows how transgenders have been discriminated in our society.
Freshman year of high school, I was not allowed to change in the locker room. I was forced to go to a private bathroom and change in there for gym. The words that I get called is a he, she, man, lady, like, you know, it, thing, like I'll get called a whole bunch of
It is a struggle to find work if you don't have a job, but for transgenders, those who identify and express themselves as the opposite gender they were born with, the job market is really dire.
What's your name? And I'm like, Daria, you can find me on the list. Like, look, I'm here. She looks at me disgusted and says, there are two things I hate the most in this world. Gypsies and abnormal people like you. Excuse me?
YouTube model Gigi Gorgeous is detained in Dubai for being transgender. Gigi was detained at the Dubai airport because an immigration officer found out she was transgender. According to TMZ, an officer explained to the social media star, I was told you are transgender, you cannot come into the country.
I'll just brush it off. Like when I was younger and I didn't really know how to feel about negativity, I would just get really upset and feel bad about myself. But that's not the way to do. Block out the hate. That's how I deal with it. I just block it. I only let the positive people in my life and shut out all the haters because they know where they can kiss it.
that highlight, look at that highlight, look at that highlight. Hey. Action. Take 5. That they have to jump over. Almost every day. Oh my god, my dog sneezed! Wow. Oh my gosh. It's about time you got things right.